The Indian Constitution tried to establish the rule of law, which in ordinary words means that persons in independent India are equal before the law. All laws apply equally to all citizens of the country. Nobody is above law, whether he is a high government official or a wealthy person. According to the Indian Constitution, even the President, the Vice President, the Prime Minister and his Council of Ministers are not above the law. Any crime or violation of law has a specific punishment and nobody can avoid such a punishment. Even the President can be impeached for any violation of the law. The Constitution is supreme in judging the validity of any law. The Supreme Court, which acts as the custodian of the Constitution, ensures the supremacy of the law of the land. Right to equality. Article 14 says, "The state shall not deny to any person equality before the law or the equal protection of laws within the territory of India." Equality before the law means that no man is above the law of the land. The exceptions allowed by the Indian Constitution are: the President or the Governor of a state shall not be answerable to any count for the exercise and performance of the power and duties of his office. No criminal proceeding whatsoever shall be instituted or continued against the President or a Governor in any court during his term of office. No civil proceeding in which relief is claimed against the President or the Governor of a state shall be instituted during his term of office in any court in respect of any act done or purporting to be done by him in his personal capacity, whether before or after he entered upon his office as President or Governor of such state, until the expiration of 2 months next after notice in writing has been delivered to the President or the Governor, as the case may be. The above immunities, however, shall not bar impeachment proceedings against the President, suits or other appropriate proceedings against the Government of India or the Government of a state. Besides the above constitutional exceptions, there remain the exceptions acknowledged by the Committee of Nations in every civilized country, example, in favor of foreign sovereigns and ambassadors. The rule of law. Law-making procedure. Every democratic country has a law-making procedure of its own, and same is the case with India. The Parliament's role. The Indian Parliament plays an important role in making laws. There are many ways through which this takes place. The Parliament is the law-making body at the central level. It frames new laws and amends or repeals them, if necessary, on all the 97 subjects of the Union list and all the residuary subjects which have not found a place in any of the lists. As far as the 47 subjects in the concurrent list are concerned, both the Parliament and the state legislatures have got the right to make laws. But if any state law comes into conflict with the central law shall prevail. It can also enact laws on the 66 subjects of the state list in certain cases. The Rajya Sabha passes a resolution with 2/3 majority to the effect that the particular subject of the state list has come to assume national importance. 2 or more states request the centre to pass a law for them on one or more subjects mutually agreed upon by them. A state of national emergency is proclaimed by the President. President takes over the administration of a state on the breakdown of the constitutional machinery in that state. Such laws will concern only the states for which they are passed. The Union Parliament has the sole right to amend the Constitution, although in certain cases these amendments should also be ratified by a majority of the states. The states can in no case initiate an amendment to the Constitution. Law-making procedure. Every democratic country has a law-making